Hello guys, it's Kudzai on Simply Stylishly Modesty. Voila! Hi guys! Yeah, there's my reflection in the back there. Hi guys, it's Kudzai on Simply Stylishly Modesty. I missed you guys so much. I hope you guys have had a great week. My week has been good. And yeah, it's back to me. It's great to be back on the blog. Ugh, my words, I'm missing my words there. So today, fashion, that's what I like to talk about. I love to talk about fashion. I don't really like to diverse. I like to stay in my lane because I just love fashion. By the way, this hair is so amazing. It's getting a bit old, but I love it. It's so great. My hairdresser, she does an amazing job. I'm always telling you all the time. But anyways, back to the subject, right? Fashion. What are we talking about today? Oh wow. Today. Well, today I wanted to talk about, some of the struggles some of my friends were saying they're having in terms of work and what to wear. And to be honest, I think everyone actually has that struggle, like what to wear really. One of my friends actually works in a lab, and she was saying to me, I'm always struggling on what to wear in the morning, and to be honest, I don't have the time, to start like pairing up things in the morning and to try and dress nice and cute. Sometimes I just end up just wearing sweaters and jeans and Converses, and then I put on my lab coat and then I just go. And I really felt sorry for her because I couldn't imagine that kind of life, because I really love fashion, by the way. So I say to her, well, we need to sit down, and this is why I'm having this vlog today, and we need to sit down and really think what she could do, to help herself in the morning. And I said to her, it really started by having a style. When I think of my personal style, 5-6 years ago, when I was just doing my A-levels at the age of 18, I thought, I'm not really liking the way I'm looking, and I will post some of my throwbacks. They're really bad, and you just look back at your clothes and you're thinking, what was I wearing? And to be honest, I totally understand, when you don't have a style. So I say to her, the first thing you need to have is to have a personal style that you can stick to, because sometimes when you're trying to dress like Instagram models or people that you're seeing, on the internet, it's very difficult and it's also not practical. So I say to her, think of 3 words that you want your personal style to sort of describe you, or to sort of illustrate what you want to look like. And I remember she said simple, I think she said simple, clean, and something I can't remember, but it was such a simple theme that she really thought for herself. And when I think of my theme, it's simply, stylishly, and modesty. I just thought that's the 3 words I'm gonna stick to. So whenever I'm dressing up in the morning, or whenever I'm dressing up for the week or for the day, I try to stick to those 3 words. Of course, sometimes I get a bit all over the place, but whenever I think of my personal style, I think of those 3 words, and that is the best guideline when you're struggling on what to wear. So once you have your personal style, try to stick to it, and also try to buy things that sort of work with that theme as well. Or maybe yours could be clean. You want like a very clean, some people like the nude, sort of like wearing the nude colors, and it works well for them. So you know yourself, and also try to think of a personal style that illustrate your personality as well, that illustrate the kind of things that you like, you don't like. You can just tell when someone is dressing, you can tell the kind of person they are, what they like. I love dresses, by the way, so yeah, you find me in dresses and stuff. So try to think of things that work well with that illustrate who you are as a person. That's the whole point of having a personal style. So that was tip number 1 that I said to her. And then tip number 2, I said to her, I know it sounds a bit childish, but you know what, you need to have time where you just 10 minutes in the mirror, you put on some clothes, you see, oh, that works, no, that doesn't work, no, that doesn't work. And just a week, you don't have to do it all the time, but I do it every week. I just, to be honest, I think I spend 30 minutes in the mirror and playing dress up, and I try to see, maybe, oh, I haven't worn that in a while, or maybe no, I need to actually wear that this week, or maybe no, I'll wear that in the summer, you know. So try and have that 10 minutes where you sit with yourself and I mean, you're in the mirror, you dress up, you try some things, you actually take your whole wardrobe and put it on your bed if you can. Those that don't have too much wardrobes, by the way, like a big wardrobe, I've got a very small one, as you can see behind me. It just, I try. And also another tip that I have to give you is make sure every 6 months you take something out of your closet. There's some things that you have had for decades, for years, for months, that are just sitting there. You never wear them, you never give them away. So the best thing is you need to either take them to a charity shop if they are still looking good and still looking new, or give them to someone, or if they're really bad, like, you know, the zip is off, the buttons are coming off, and it's in a bad state, it's time to bin them, guys. So that's tip number 3. Make sure you actually get rid of something. So sometimes you're just keeping stuff for no reason and it doesn't work. And then my tip number 4 that I say to her was, try to, once you've done your dressing up, you know, I bought a rail. So what I do in this reel is I plan, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what I do is maybe today I wear a dress, and then maybe tomorrow I wear some tights and a little skirt and a nice little top, and then maybe the third day I wear maybe some Converses and maybe a t-shirt and some loose jeans, you know. So try to like wear different things, because sometimes when you stick with the same thing it becomes so boring and so hard. And I know there are rules and regulations for people that work in the labs. They have to have their skin covered, they're not supposed to show their a lot of skin, and I don't know, some of the stuff. That's what she was saying to me. So I know there are rules and regulations. So when you are pairing these things, you make sure that, you know, you're still following the rules at work, but you're not going to be boring. And also tip number 5 I would say is experiment with color. Color is your best friend. I know there are people who like to wear black all the time, who like to wear white all the time, but wow, where's the fun in that? You know, you're not living a monochrome life. You need to, you know, put a pop of color, you know, yellow. And also, you know, color does say a lot about you, what you're feeling. Like I think color says a lot about what you're feeling. If I see you wearing something like a yellow and orange, I can tell, you know, you're vibrant, you're joyful, it actually does say a lot. And red, you know, that you're feeling high, you know. And black, well, it as much as, yes, it looks elegant, but sometimes, and sophisticated, but I think sometimes it makes you look a bit dull, like maybe you're going to a funeral. So I know I wouldn't wear it back, but you see, there's a pop of color everywhere. So that's another tip I'll say to you guys. So those are the 5 tips that I gave to my friend, and I say to her, try these things and see if maybe dressing up will end up not being a bad thing after all, and you actually end up having fun dressing up. Even if you work in a lab, even you work in a school, you know, don't be so brought down about it, like so feeling bad about it, like, oh, what am I gonna wear? I guess I'm wearing the same thing week after week after week after week. But you know what, there's just so many ways you can actually look good, and you can, you know, dress up and add little things like accessories, watches, bracelets, like little things. Of course there are rules and regulations to follow, but it's never actually, you know, there's always a way, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. So that's it for me, guys. I hope, you know, you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I did say some of the things that could help you. And if you have maybe extra tips that you want to share with us, so please comment down below. I would love to read some of your comments, because, you know, it just shows me that you guys are interacting with me. But yeah, I hope you've had so much fun listening and learned something from this. But wish you guys a lovely week. I will see you next week. Make sure, if you are not following this vlog and this YouTube channel, subscribe. And also, I am on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram, on Facebook, I'm on Lookbook, I'm on Wordpress. So guys, make sure you follow your girl. I will see you next week. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you follow and subscribe.